Well, hey folks, I'm out here draining and flushing my water heater. If you can see these little white things here, that's buildup. It's in the bottom of the tank. I'm going to let it drain out, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn the water on several times and flush it. This is almost acting like a gold pan here, you know, where it captures the gold because it's heavier. Look at this crack, this expansion joint here in the concrete. It's catching all of the debris that was at the bottom of my water heater tank. Look at that. And of course, there's plenty of it that's washing all the way down the street. But that shows you what's in there. So it's a good practice to do this once a year if you can. As you can see on my tank here, that's when I installed it, 11/6/21. I got lazy and I should have actually flushed it, you know, November of 22, but I didn't. So as you see on here, I just wrote flushed 4 of 2023. That's basically the month and the year we're in now. So that way I know next time. But yeah, you just basically turn off your water supply going to the tank. I've got a circulation pump up there, so I just disconnected it and shut that valve off. And you can disconnect the one of the lines on top of the water heater if you want to break vacuum. You can go in your house and turn one of the faucets on. What works for me, I just pop the thermal expansion valve there, and it, you know, breaks the vacuum and it drains. I know a lot of people say don't do this because they'll leak. I've never had a problem with them. And what I do is I always take the factory little cheesy plastic water spigot off of there, and I did that right when I installed this. And I just used all brass, 3/4 inch. You can see I used a ball valve there, so that way I get high water flow and I can try to get all the stuff on the bottom out. I mean, there's the one that comes with it way down, not that PVC ball valve, but that little tiny thing in the middle of the screen. It's so restrictive. Yeah, I just save parts from the old tank, you never know. But yeah, I do this to them, and that way it really gets the water going quick, as you can see in the video there. Now, as it's been draining, I have turned that water on about 4 or 5 times, just for about a second at a time, just to try to agitate the bottom of the tank. And I think that helped push, you know, this stuff out. But once it stops draining, I'm going to do it again, and I'll just try to set the camera up here, and we'll see if anything more comes out of there. It's just a good maintenance thing to do once a year. And if you happen to hear your water heater, when somebody opens up the hot water in the house, like taking a shower, washing dishes, running the washing machine, anything like that, if you hear like a banging noise from your water tank, what that is basically the flames on underneath it, and you have that layer of that mineral deposit, you know, whatever's in there on the bottom, basically between the where the flame hits the still tank and where the water is. You have that buildup in there, and that's the banging you hear in there. So mine just started to make that banging noise. So yeah, I got lazy, like I said. It's time to flush it though. You can actually see that putting that larger 3/4 inch brass nipple and ball valve in there, it actually puts out a good amount of water flow. And that's why I do it. It really helps to flush stuff out well. Alright, I'm going to leave the camera here, and as you can see, the water flow is all but stopped. I'm going to go ahead and turn the water on a few short bursts. Let's see what comes out of there. Oh yeah, it looks like it's definitely putting more stuff out, doesn't it? Let's move it over here. Yeah, you can see what came out of there. I couldn't see it as I was doing it, but now that I walk back out here, I see there's more there. So I'm gonna go do it again. Let's see if more comes out again. Oh yeah, looks like more's coming out, isn't it? Alright folks, I'm not gonna bore you anymore. You get the idea. I'm gonna keep doing this till it runs clear, button it up, fill it back up, and I'll make sure to flush it again next year. Alright, y'all have a good one out there. Flush your water heaters once a year if you can, if you remember.